y'all go there, I can't quit. Cause I gotta focus, can't pay me no bills, I'm focused. Want me to fold is just to end up being the bogus. I want you soaking this in, I need to take this man, I'm around like a locust. I can't focus. Don't act like you didn't know this. I know this. You got I'm dancing on your ass. You gotta get up your ass. You ain't get no dancing on your ass. I said you ain't get no dancing on your ass.
We live, we going to rest, man. Early this morning.
You can't get no dancing on your ass.
Yeah, man. You see my Instagrams and Facebook right now.
I'm making my bag, but I won't brag. Come on, we all want the things that we can't have.
This here's the Pressbox.
If you can't reach for that,
That's
you
that
don't
brand new
get
shoe that
mad.
we running right now. It's definitely exclusive. Y'all heard it first.
What my hustle about since I've been on this paper route. You gotta pay me my bill. You can't pay me in cloud. And all that falling is loud. Don't mean nothing around here. And I'm a broke nigga. It's the only thing I fear. But gotta get clear. I'm gonna feel off and never look back. The tag into that cash, but it's so easy to smack. Sometimes I wanna kick my feet up, take a day off, smoke some cheese, but eat some pizza. Watch my favorite sitcom while chillin'. Hit the fridge, I got the jug in the kitchen. Pour in my kitchen. You can't get no cash sitting on your ass. Yeah, you gotta get up your. Yeah, you can't get no cash sitting on your ass. Come on. You can't no cash sitting on your ass. You can't get no cash. You can't get no cash. You can't get no cash sitting on your ass.
Hey, what it do, man? We back up in here live and direct. You know who I am, man. If you been tuning in, ain't no way you don't know me, Jack. Hey, man, this CA, man. Hope y'all feeling good. We coming to y'all late night. This ain't no hype. This real shit. Real exclusive, big boy shit, hometown shit. Everything I say, I'm gonna say shit at the end because it's my shit. Nah, but really though, thank y'all for tuning in to the Pressbox, man. You can subscribe on IG. You can subscribe on the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We got a special guest in here. Somebody that I done seen watch grow from, you know, knee high to a grasshopper, as they say, man. I'm your boy CA. As always, I'm in here with my boy.
Oh, that's me, man. Boy Lee. You know what it is, man. Check us out, man. Go subscribe on YouTube, The Pressbox. Follow us on IG, The Pressbox Media Group.
Okay, get me right.
And, yeah, man, we got a hometown hero in the house by the name of Shoose.
Shoose, McGee,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to get sound effects, man.
Definitely
We definitely need a drum roll for this one, man. Yeah, we're working a night shift tonight. But,
so everybody who's up and rocking with us, thank you, man. Thank you. And if you ain't, you'll catch it in the morning. I know you will, because, you know, our faithful listeners are definitely rocking with us, man.
That's right.
Definitely rocking with us,
man, let's go and jump both feet, both head, dive into these shoes, baby. What's the deal?
Man, what's good with y'all, man? I'm happy to be here.
Hey, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been setting this up, man, from the jump to be able to have all four corners, from the music to the video to the media, man. We hard to miss right now, man.
Yeah, man.
So, first of all, man, you just hit us with a brand new exclusive that you just dropped.
Just dropped, man.
Tell us about that.
Man, you can't get no cash. It's a EP, man, traditional EP.
Okay.
Coming with my single that I'm pushing for my upcoming album, Call It McGee. But the single is You Can't Get No Cash, of course. So we came through with the single, a live version of it. Breathe, another new song, and acapella version of it. You Can't Get No Cash.
Hey, I always, before we dive in, you know, I like to get all your handles, you know, of how people can get your music and definitely see everything that you got going on and coming up in case, you know, some of our people want to branch in with you. So, how can we get in touch with you before we even get it cracking real quick?
Shoose McGee, Shoose spelled differently. S instead of C when you're saying choose, SHOOSEMCGEE. It's Shoose McGee on everything from Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter,
Come on.
Instagram, everything. Shoose
Come on.
McGee, Snapchat, one cat with the dog spelled backwards on there. To my music lovers, wherever you streaming it, you can find me on there from iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, Deezer, Rhapsody, Amazon, you name it, I'm on
Everything, man. He on Pornhub, he on eBay, he on motherfucking Spinnerella.com, he on motherfucking everything, you name it. Jesus done the artwork, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, man. Hey, you sound like you tapped into everywhere they can't miss you, shoot.
Man, I'm trying to get. It's been a learning process though. I'm just, once you get tapped into, I want to do this way. You know, I mean, if I go viral tomorrow,
yeah,
and you know I get 1 million sales, $1 million is mine. So I just want to put myself in a position to be where there is no excuses for my fan base to say, you know, where you at, are you on this, where can I find you? I listen to shit on this. Wherever you listen to music, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's get it cracking, man. Let's talk about this EP, man. You know what I mean?
Before we get off into that, man, let's take us back to the inception of Shoose McGee, from the small town of Henderson, Texas. How did you get your start in rapping, and what made you want to become an artist? Because a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying, have a desire to rap, but how did you know what I'm saying, what was your first move in rapping? Did you grow up rapping?
I could always freestyle. I feel like I could always freestyle.
Right on.
But and it's funny, when my first introduction of me trying to rap was I guess Rap A Lot was promoting somebody's album. This was back in the 90s. So they had PCP opening it up, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Peter Camp Player,
USC was out as well.
Upstairs, please.
And I happened to live in the projects at the time. So around my age group was a cat named Roger Walker. You know what I'm saying? One of my beloved friends. He was like cold, like as far as the young adolescents who was spitting or trying to spit.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like that top tier where you wanted to be if he was around the age group. So they had a freestyle competition. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? Not only did they have a dance competition, I naturally came up like dancing, but I've always been like artsy, whether it was anything.
The boy can dance. The boy is on some Chris Brown type dance and shit. Don't get it twisted. He can rap.
Yeah.
Right.
But the boy got moves.
Yeah. Right.
Go ahead.
But so they had the freestyle competition. So I got up. I remember like my first lines. I said, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna come real.
Yeah.
It's the boy Chubby and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody booed the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about they booed the shit.
Who was Chubby?
That's my nickname.
That was your rap name back then?
Yeah, I was a chubby kid,
Yeah.
doing a little bit of my
Okay,
adolescence. You know what I'm saying?
So before Shoes came about,
Yeah, MC Chubby.
MC Chubby.
And they booed the fuck out of me.
Damn, that's tough.
But so, I mean, it was just fuel. Like when I got off the stage after I got booed, I still felt like I was the shit.
Yeah.
So I was that was third grade, so I was probably
Third?
like
9 years old, and said, I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna come up, and I don't give a fuck. Or something.
Yeah, and
I'm cussing hard at 9.
But I felt like people was trying to, you know what I'm saying, beat me up. It's alright, you know what I'm saying. They probably booed you because you was cussing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
But now,
Badass.
when I look at it, though, I feel like the boys was whack.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
booed me because the
Yeah.
boys was whack as
Feel
well.
like it was the ball.
That was a plus.
Oh, okay.
And then it was me, you know,
Yeah.
like that's T-Love brother, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And I was a motherfucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on.
You know what I'm saying? But so,
It worked in your favor,
right?
right?
Facts. So I just always kept that in the back of my mind when I was doing all through school. And then being from Henderson, Texas is not really a place for the arts. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like a real live clip. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be on motherfucking Henderson Browns, little dribblers and shit like that. And I always wanted to do that shit too, but you know what I'm saying? If a nigga from the neighborhood or somebody didn't put me in and I wasn't in it because we really just didn't have funds. But you know what I'm saying? Whenever I got it, you know what I'm saying? It was always on the political shit. I had that ego, like, you know what I'm saying? All the shit. I had to prove to me that I was the best at whatever it was that I was doing because it really wasn't a lot of believers.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to believe in myself, strong belief that, you know what I'm saying, that it carried over. That way I wouldn't be a quitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that was right. If you was a quitter, after his first performance, you would have been done.
Facts.
You would have been done.
Facts. But fast forward, I was, you know, of course, like I said, you had the USC and the PCPs, those guys, and seeing what they do. I remember seeing USC take their first album cover picture, but it wasn't really the album cover because the album cover was a swanger.
Yeah.
But like inside of the CD, like I remember all this shit, you know what I'm saying? But inside of the CD, you know what I'm saying? They was right there, and I lived on the back street at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, no, I was in the Jets at that time. We moved to the back street after that, but they took that picture on the back street.
Yeah.
This is the only one they had. I don't even think they had the gates up. They just had the post.
Yeah.
They was about to get ready to build the gates in the project. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing that, I was like, man, that's something that I might can do too. But I always felt like I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking Michael Jackson type of nigga. Saying, I just felt like I was gonna sing. So once I realized I wasn't a good singer,
right on.
I fell upon rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
So I ended up. So once I started pursuing my rap career, I was in college school in Arlington. So
when your first mixtape dropped?
2000. It dropped 2010. As far as me dropping.
Yeah.
And then I got up with Barlene and Jim Garrett, man. My homie Barlene right here with me.
Right on.
I got up with these guys, and it was crazy how I got up with my partner. Terry Lewis had seen Jeff the Gas that she was like, man, that's Jeff Garrett right there, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know who Jeff Garrett was. I thought this was a nigga from somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Because Terry know a lot of people. I thought this nigga might have been from Dallas or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because the way he was like, man, this nigga can do a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can
for your
push a lot
career.
of people, but
And that was true. You know what I'm saying? They definitely showed me how to fish, you know what I'm saying? So I met Jeff, I kicked it with Jeff for like 2 weeks, and he was always telling me about this figure, you know what I'm saying? I always knew who Bar was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sort of a dick rider, you know what I'm saying? Just the idea of Barlene. He was that. We didn't have nobody lyrical from Henderson, but Bar.
Yeah.
That's what the people like felt. So if it was gonna be somebody that I could follow in the shoes of, it was Barley.
Right on,
You know what I'm
right
saying?
on,
So
right on.
I had never met him. So once I finally met him, he was like a mythological creature in the living room of Big Country in Longview.
Yeah,
You know
shout
what
out
I'm
to Big
saying?
Country, man.
Yeah, Big
Shout out
Country.
to Big Country, man. Hey, and like you were saying, when we first hooked up, you was, you know what I'm saying, already had the idea of what you wanted to do because you was running around with a CD that you was printing out yourself, writing on the CD,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and whatnot.
Right.
But that's a great indicator of somebody who's willing to do some work. You know what I'm saying? That's on the right path, man. Because you took the knowledge that you had so far and you pushed it till you could run into some people, man, that could help you go a little bit further.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we did take the game and went full speed ahead with it. You know, you did a hell of a run. If y'all don't know, the boy had a hell of a run in these Texas, man.
Definitely.
A hell of a run, dropped a few projects. This is coming from me working hand in hand with this cat. So I got to see up close and personal, man, rise of this guy, man. So much so, I seen him take his show on the road to Arlington. And we'll get back into some more East Texas jazz. But tell us about how you know what I'm saying, left Henderson, left East Texas.
And when he got the bag somewhere else, you know,
Right.
they took your craft on the road.
Right. So 2012, late 2012, I ended up moving to Arlington in early 2013, late 2012. And prior to that, I had only been making projects over other people's records. You know what I'm saying? I was basically jacking the beats on most of my projects. I hadn't had any original cuts. I had a few original cuts by the homie No, Cutthroat, and I feel like those were the only original cuts or producers that produced original cuts for me at that time. So YouTube producing was popular at that time, and I got up with a YouTube producer named Amito from Canada, and he produced most of my project, The Great Depression. That was a project that I got down with in Arlington at Bankerboy Studios. So I recorded most of that. Actually, I recorded all of it at Bankerboy Studios, and I was having a hard time. I was having trouble getting a lot of shows, you know what I'm saying, in the city. Like it wasn't very welcoming once I first moved up there. And I would always see these people come in and out of the studio, you know what I'm saying? People who was the gatekeepers to certain venues, and that's kind of how they do things. That's like, you know, you gotta know the book agents, you gotta know the promoters, or really anywhere, but like, you know, but you just have to. It's who you know what I'm saying? So I just grinded. I started showing up to those shows, and you know, I was always hustling. I was doing things that I did not see people in Dallas doing. I was really anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But I actually did.
Example of some of those things. If you got some, you know, if you can.
When I had my tape, every time somebody bought a tape, or you know what I'm saying, if they just wanted a tape, they couldn't buy it, I would instantly take a picture with them. You know what I'm saying? People really wasn't doing it a lot. Like I said a lot of blueprint, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely emulated Master P. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to one of the goats of independent.
Right, and I definitely had some great instructors in the beginning of my career. Like they got me pressed up. It was like I got pressed up. Warren Jeff taught me how to get pressed up, and I initially took the envelope, pressed it, and went to Dallas with it. So I was pressed up. My shit looked good. So once I got to Dallas, it was like, you know, shit. I don't know who he is, but his shit look good. His shit together. You know what I'm saying? So my shit.
And he talking about something.
Right.
Yeah,
so people started fornicating with me. I started getting more shows, booked and shit like that. And then 2015, I ended up getting on the Nipsey Hustle show, and Say Cheese TV put it together. and I was still cool with Sean Cotton today, but my partner Raheem is real good friends. Raheem Valentine was real good friends with Sean Cotton, so that's how I was
Does he
able
have a blog too
Yeah,
or something?
put yourself on TV.
Okay, I've been seeing it in my news feed like that. Okay.
hard working. Like what he was cleaning houses 2 years ago.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect the hustle.
So,
Yeah.
but I ended up getting on that show, and then I just caught fire in Dallas. Like I became a household name. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you stay working, man.
Right.
You stay working. Bullshit ain't nothing.
Right.
You stay working, man.
I see my career as upward slope.
Different.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when I first started, I had intervals. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely like when I first started, it was
Yeah.
Then when I got with Boy and Jeff, it was you know what I'm saying? It was like I caught like I can't necessarily say lighter fluid because lighter fluid goes out.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Or something, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed up on. I've always been on the incline.
Yeah.
So just like I've been going level to level. There was one point in time where I just wanted to. I was always sending records. I had this song called Slizzer, and I made Slizzer like 4 times up until I got an original beat on the 4th time.
Yeah.
And I was always sending it to song. A&R, so-called A&R from Universal was scamming me. I was sending them $100. You know what I'm saying? This is in 2012, 2013. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, this cold.
I've been a part of being exploited. I've been a part of all that. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been offered deals and different things of that nature. But for me, when I was doing it, I always knew at that time that I was a man without a plan, so I wasn't ready.
Right.
So I really couldn't make myself binary to something that I didn't understand.
Right on.
And so once you start learning the game, you know what I'm saying, people become afraid of it. They may not even want to help you, you know what I'm saying, or even fornicate with what you got going on. So, you know, I just kept it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna just work this slow grind, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna make all my own mistakes so anybody coming up under me won't have to go through all the shit that I went through. So
2015 we got the link with the Canada dude,
right.
the producer.
We dropped the Great Depression in 2014. We linked with Say Cheese for the Nipsey Hussle show. I gained a lot of fans off of that. I ended up getting on the Mark Battle show in California.
Okay.
So that's 2015 too. So that was very pivotal for my career. Like that catapulted me to another level, like 2 or 3 levels.
Right on.
Once I got on that Mark Battle show, and I was able to extend my fan base from central United States to west. You know what I'm saying? Doing that show in San Diego and being able to have social media at the same time and push myself a little bit throughout
It
the
grew your
West Coast.
brand some
Right.
more. It definitely took your brand to some more people. That it opened some new doors.
Right.
And got some new people like, damn, who is Shoose McGee?
Facts.
Where he at in Texas?
Facts.
How can I get down with his vibe? Yeah, so I definitely see it.
2016.
Yeah.
I actually moved back to Henderson in the summer. I did a stint out here. That was a much needed stint for me, you know what I'm saying? That really humbled me. And I initially moved back to just get my family back, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I got a daughter, a 7-year-old daughter.
She very creative too,
Man.
man. And when we finish this timeline, we'll tap into
Right.
definitely some of the things she
Right.
got going on too.
Facts. I ended up just moving back just to. I was going on a whole different path. Like I was really just finding myself, seeing what I wanted to. I was adulting before it was like time for a man to be adulting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't straighten up till about like 27. You know?
Thanks.
You remember the first time we linked, you remember that book I gave you?
First book.
Yes, man.
Breaking the Chains of Psychological.
Nah, ain't that part. That's it, man. First time I met him, man, I was like, I don't know what you got going, or what it is, but we reading books over here, Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really putting fat on our head, man.
That's deep.
That did a lot, not to cut you off, but that did a lot for me being a rapper. Just that small token. That wasn't even a small token. That was like, if there was $1 million bill, that's what that was.
Right.
For for me because initially I was just always looking for some shit to be created. I was like, it really, me reading books started off like, I want some better shit to put in my raps. And then the shit that I was reading started changing. You know what I'm saying? From the inside out, like, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I had shit on me. And, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to be, I'm gonna go as far as saying ignorant anymore. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn some certain shit, you don't want to do it no more. Like the shit that my man was putting me on, from not eating pork to not fornicating with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like it was on some, like I was really like I dove off the deep end into the ocean of information.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
So
learn as much as you can.
That was a turning point. Like I realized a lot about myself, and during that, I'm still realizing more about myself, but I also realized like so much. Like wow, like I really that point started unlearning. I guess the age of unlearning for Shoose McGee in my lifetime.
Right on. So you go out to Cali, boom. I started seeing from there, you start putting on your own shows, and you got artists that's coming to events, venues that you done set up.
Right. So, for me to get into that, I have to go back to 2011 when I first started doing parties.
Okay, take us to it. You know what I'm saying? Take us to it. See, and for a lot of people who don't know my background at that time, you know, I was away.
Right,
you know what I mean? From 10 to 13, I had my own thing going on, but we here to highlight you differently.
Right.
So 2011, I was gone. What happened?
Yeah, 2011, there was an event. The dude, Big Tex, put it on. So he came to Henderson, a guy from Longview. I don't know where Big Tex from. He from Longview?
He's from Cali, but
Cali?
Residing in Longview. I
So
think I heard of him.
he put the show together and like nobody, it was people there. You know what I'm saying? It was a freestyle competition, and nobody was fornicating. They wasn't showing no love. And it wasn't that it was a bad show. It was just because it wasn't no alcohol there. So me, Bar, and about 30 other cats who fornicated with me. We went out and bought like 3 beers from the bootleg in the back of the Legion. Came back, we had like 90 beers. Came back, and we just like, it was I was a highlighted performer. So they had the freestyle competition, but I was performing. I had a whole 10-minute set.
Right on.
So we gave away beers.
Right on.
And everybody rushed the stage. I'm talking about rushed the stage, and they fucked with my shit like they knew the words to the song. They did not know one word.
But they had the free beers, and that shit counted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they wanted to be
got 60 new fans right there.
So I remember I always asking Boy Jeff, like, how can we get the Legion, man? Just, you know what I'm saying, how can we get it? So I ended up getting Eli Brown's phone number. That's the guy who was over the Legion. And I booked it. And my first event was called Ciroc Hennessy and Patron Nouveau.
Before you go any deeper, let them know how many people the Legion hold and what is the Legion? Because they probably like the Legion. What is that? He said he's trying to book something.
The Legion is the American Legion Post.
The black folk inside in the hood.
And I did end up getting the white folks one too, killing that whole. But the black folks one, they only hold 250 people up at that joint. I definitely managed to surpass 500 people up in the joint.
Because I heard about them. I heard about Shoose
some wild
parties.
I mean, it's some cats doing their thing right now. They probably done surpassed it, but I don't know if they have. But we had some stuff going on. But you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't by myself, and I definitely had a team of people. We was trying to get together, but at the end of the day, I was a janky promoter. I only promoted events to give out free music to people, to be able to compensate for the free CDs that I gave people. You know what I'm saying? It was never for me to be a promoter. And I actually did get lost in party promoting. Like I got away from the music trying to promote events. But so that's how I ended up coming back to, you know, I know how to put together an event, but and I failed. It even got to the point where I didn't fail like in the beginning or in the end, but I failed a few times. I even ended up getting my own club in Longview. You know what I'm saying? That was a cool time, and it was a crucial time at one point in time. Like I know I had a private investigator out on somebody who had went to the feds, had owned the club before me. So once we started jumping, the feds started taking pictures. So it was just like I had a whole investigation going on me, and I just really wasn't up for that. I got fined $16,000 by the city of Longview, and it was crazy because I had just like made my first 10 bands. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I did that with other individuals, like with a team of people. Yeah. And out that 10 bands I had to go to.
You want you fast. Break that up. How did you get a 16? What did they find you for?
Underage drinking.
Wow.
TNBC. And I was running the place as a club, but I didn't have the right seat, and the parking lot only held 90 people. And we had people parking across the street.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was on Estes. We had people parking across the street on up to the gas station right there where G Tattoos was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty deep. It was pretty thorough, you know what I'm saying? I definitely had a lot of lessons out of there. I was a young nigga. After every event, we go to IHOP and buy motherfuckers to eat. We get hotels, we knocking down bitches, man. We having a good time.
But that puts you,
know
in position to know how to be like you said, I can
right.
go to motherfucking event.
I can, right.
And it ain't gotta be about no bitches in our house.
Right.
It can be about something
Some
else.
legitimate business, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward, we back at 2016.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I started, we did the gathering at Yates Park, and Mo 3 was budding at the time.
You brought him down.
I brought him down. That was my first joint. So I brought Mo 3 down.
That was at the white folks league.
That was
at the white folks league. And I was about to say, the first nigga I ever known to get the white folks legion, man.
Yeah. Hey, and it's crazy because it's just a matter of talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And having their money.
Yeah.
And just like I went up there with the barrettes and motherfucking beard. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing. They fornicate with me still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Can still get that joint. So I ended up getting into my own events. We brought Mo 3 down. I had 10 artists open up for them. 10 artists that I personally know. I think 2 of them I didn't know, and they just found out about it. But I had 8 other artists that I personally knew from around East Texas, and I wanted to put them on. I think I had 1 artist from Milwaukee on the bill, and another artist from Dallas on the bill.
Right on.
But I just wanted to just say, you know what I'm saying, do what I did, but in a different standpoint, but for music, though, and to give people shine as well with myself. You know, but we brought Mo 3, man, and then we had a goddamn after party at Booker's, and we had Pimpin' Kid
came through.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that was one of the strange outpours, you know what I'm saying? We had the real pimpin' in the building.
Shit, man. All these niggas running around here out of the pimp and shit, you know what I'm saying?
We had exotic dancers.
Yeah,
we had private rooms.
Yeah, man. Strippers, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It was live, but it was lit. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, that was real lit.
Yeah, so we definitely trailblazers.
Hey man, this boy done had some wild events, man. I'm talking about, I done been to some wild events, man, with this kid. The boy's a real hothead, y'all don't know. I think he done calmed down as he done, you know what I'm saying, done grew up, done aged a little bit, had a daughter. But man, he don't mind fighting. I'll tell you that right now. This nigga real, I done seen this nigga in at least 3-4 fights.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
All men do. You gotta protect yours. You gotta go for yours.
Boy, damn, they probably got a 99-year sentence one time at a show in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know, but
all this growing pains though, it sounds like you like I said, you went through your highs and your lows.
Man, definitely.
And you learned.
What said a 99?
99, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Fire on, man.
Yeah.
Man,
I never been, I don't know, I was like, I don't know. I just ain't, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna be scared when you fearless?
Yeah.
So that was just for me. And then I had big brothers that used to like beat me up all the time.
Shit.
So I just felt like, I went through a stage where I felt like I was invincible. And thank the creator that, you know what I'm saying, I was highly favored that, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you're only a criminal if you get caught.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody got a story.
feel me?
Definitely do.
So I'm lucky enough, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can play me for pussy if they want. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But
Right on. Moving right along, man. Just as far as everything as the branding and also your daughter's very talented,
Right.
man. Y'all got something
Brooke
coming out?
9000, man, she got an upcoming video called Mad Swag. She wants to do it, so that's the cool part about it. I don't want to force her to do anything. You know what I'm saying? If I could, of course, it would be some shit like the lawyer, doctor, and everything
course,
like that.
of
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not no lawyer, doctor, so she see me do it.
And you definitely a role
You know
model.
what I'm saying? So she taking it and run with it. I feel like shit, we could be popping at the same time. She fornicate around and go viral, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She blow us way before I do, and it'll be all cool. I'll be opening up for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that role, like just understanding today, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids is on some whole other shit. It's crazy because she edits her own YouTube videos, all of that shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, she gets to that point where it's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I tell you, she can instantly do it. Like, I feel like if I teach her how to do her taxes now, you know what I'm saying, she can do them. And
Definitely.
that was something, like, our parents, I feel like our parents, us coming up, you know what I'm saying, our parents who God us, you know what I'm saying, to death. They did, I spoke to my daughter like an adult since she was born.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? I remember like Bart telling me before she was born, like, you know what I'm saying? When she in the womb, read Proverbs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would read Proverbs. Me and her mother came up with her name as soon as we found out she was a girl. So that was one of the things that the doctor said, you know what I'm saying? Soon as she came out the womb, she was just, her attention span was there. She was quick. As soon as they snapped her fingers, you know, she was very alert. She was attentive. And that was a cool thing. She's definitely an indigo child, you know what I'm saying? But she on some whole other shit that I can't explain. I remember before she was born, there was this cat named G Code that boy hit me up too. And he was just like, these kids, you know what I'm saying, from your daughter, you know, these kids is born under the stars, so they into some whole weather. So and I didn't really know what he was talking about until like one day she would tell me, Daddy, I think it's gonna rain, and it would just start raining.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She could like always like predict the weather. It was like weird as hell. Like I don't even think that she knew
what she was actually.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
And just being, and she just got an honest approach to live. I just want her to keep the not necessarily keep her innocence, but you know what I'm saying, just keep her truth with amongst herself, you know what I'm saying, always, even because she don't got no filter, you know what I'm saying. She even say some shit that can hurt people's feelings. At one point in time I felt like I was raised in a church, but I was like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to try to.
Your daddy child. Your daddy child.
You know what I'm saying? I just want her to be the best Brooke 9000 she can be. We call her Brooke 9000 like she born.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? After build and destroy, she born. You know what I'm saying? Godspeed. She ahead of the time, so I just want her to be ahead of the time. I don't want her to. I've been talented my whole life, so what my parents didn't do, they you know what I'm saying, they on some, you know what I'm saying, quit all that dancing,
Yeah.
doing all of this shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But now it's like, okay, let's get this. We got YouTube, you got TikTok, you got all these different apps. You can get out here and you can start generating currency. So what I want to do with her is, I'll be like the base label, like the code will be like the base label, but whatever she feel like this is the name of my label, go ahead and start her label.
Her foundation.
So put her project out, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Of course I help her run it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, right now she need to be, it's cool to be an entrepreneur. I feel like we should push our kids to have these businesses whenever they feel like they want to get some money.
Yeah.
On their own, they asking for too much shit every time we go to the store anyway.
Definitely, man.
Let me ask you this. If you could work with any artist, dead or alive, who would you work with?
Yeah.
Any artist.
Any artist.
Any genre.
Any genre.
I gotta say two.
Go ahead, who was that?
Frank Ocean
Frank Ocean, alive,
and Zero.
and Zero.
You on, now those are two
Those are two
completely different type of artists.
wide ranges.
Yeah.
Wide, way wide
Yeah.
different ranges.
I feel like Frank Ocean is one of the greatest writers of all time.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime they can make a fucking song about a boy and make you feel like you feeling the way for a bitch, that's incredible.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
They've
saying?
been doing that since,
Facts.
we never know who these artists was talking to when they was making these songs.
Lil TKO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Niggas having car races with niggas on top of it.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
But yeah,
Hold up,
man, for
man.
sure. But
Damn.
and the homie wrote the Vandross. He don't get his due, man. I feel like I don't know where he had to be at to get his due, like from a lyrical standpoint. From his only struggle in the beginning of his career was maybe production choice.
Yeah.
And just being not so nice to his fans, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I feel like he could have been a top 5 MC.
Yeah.
The world we could have held him. He could have been named with the Nas's and the Jaggies. You know what I'm saying? And coming from Texas, I feel like he was that one. Of course, you got like, you know what I'm saying, your K Renos and different cats like that who was like lyrical, and other cats around the South. But I feel like he had that for me. You know what I'm saying? That impact. Just when hearing, you know what I'm saying, Tall Tale of a G, just really like stuck with me forever.
That is one.
You know what I'm saying?
At one point, man, if you was from Texas, you was listening to Zero regardless. He's still putting out great shit. But he had a run, man, for probably damn near 10 years that was just incredible.
Man.
And was a star amongst us, man, around here in Texas, no doubt. And he was doing shows everywhere. But yeah, I definitely agree that he could have, you know what I'm saying, still could be one of the,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, household artists, man.
He top 5 for me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
because Zero got about 15, 20 projects out.
Right.
Is that something that you kind of took up yourself to be like, I'm going to produce? Because I know you got about 7, 6, 7, 8 projects out now.
Right. You can't get no cash with my 11th project.
Come on, man.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if I can push it out, put it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, sit on nothing. So tomorrow ain't promised.
It ain't promised, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to leave a nice body of work and just put out as much content as I possibly can. But Zero was definitely one of those ones that showed me I could do that. Just me buying his real projects. Like I bought his real albums. I bootlegged a lot of this shit too, but anything that I bootlegged, I did purchase it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just seeing him run it up like he did, that was one of Master P, you know what I'm saying? That was another one, like as far as his whole collective. But you know what I'm saying, Zero is very impactful. impactful in my career.
Well, yeah, man, we're gonna have to make some strings, man. Pull some strings so we can get that Shoes and that Zero collab, man. I think Texas will love that one, man. The world will love that one.
I definitely think that would like catapult me in my region. Like I'm on in my region, and East Texas is in my region. Dallas want to claim me so bad. I love Dallas. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
For a minute, we thought you almost forgot about us down here in the woods, man.
I don't think the woods could ever think that.
You know, we seen you up in the D, man, and it really was and it really is a cool inspiration to see one of the hometown cats, you know, go spread your wings up in the D and stay active.
Right.
Because really, I can't really name nobody that has been gone from the crib for as long as you've been gone and been active away from home.
Right.
No, so that's always good to see you up there, man, working, stay working and networking. You know, so it's probably about time, man, you come on back to the crib and put something together, man.
Man, I want to put something together as far as like me moving back to the crib, man. I definitely want to do that, but I won't be doing that as of now.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying, though.
But putting something together, like I want to do something like that this summer. And I tried to do that when I moved back in 2016, but it really didn't work out like I wanted to. 2015, when I moved back from 2015 to 16, I got with a lot of artists around the city. But you know what I'm saying, I was basically, I didn't have no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was in Tyler at that time, wasn't you, man?
In 2016, I was in Tyler.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to bring it back to remember. Yeah, I recall now.
You know what I'm saying? To do all that I wanted to do, and especially the artists that I had around me. If I'm have a plate, I would want other people around me to have a plate too. But I didn't have what I wanted to have. I just had the network, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you can take somebody to the studio, but it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying, if you want to do this single, you know what I'm saying, I can go have with you on the, you know what I'm saying, me and shit mix and master. I go have with you on the video, and you know what I'm saying, we can go get the CDs, we can go do all this, we can do all this together. But you know what I'm saying, once you just have to have people who believe in themselves more than you believe in them.
Let me ask you this. You said you did a show with Nipsey. What was that? Did you get to meet Nipsey or speak with him?
I met Nipsey twice.
Did you speak with him?
Man, I did.
Tell us about it, man.
When I first spoke to Nipsey, man, I had my first bill. So the first time I opened up for Nipsey, that was at the Prophet Bar in Dallas. So the second time I got to open up for him, that was at Gas Monkey.
But I can't believe I didn't go to damn one of them.
You went to Prophet Bar.
For the Nipsey?
Yes, you did.
Well,
you was stoned out of your mind.
My memory is shot, man.
Yeah, you was there.
That's crazy.
You definitely went to that one.
Look at him, y'all. That's how he was looking when he was there.
Probably was, man.
This motherfucker. Go ahead, man.
So I got to speak to him. I had my bill pressed up. And I gave it to him, you know what I'm saying? And my producer, Ace the Great, had a flash drive full of beats for him. So we gave that to him, and I just told him, man, I fornicate with your music. I fornicate with everything that you do, with what you got going. I love all money in. I just, you know what I'm saying, I just fuck with just the whole movement, man. Just the way you move, man. I envision myself doing the same, you know what I'm saying? So when he was like, that's what's up, homie. he told his partner, you know what homie said? Fornicate. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, you know what I'm saying? That's some Cali swag, homie. Where you from? You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm from Henderson, Texas, man, country town. He's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What he asked me, you know what I'm saying? What made you wanna say fornicate, you know what I'm saying, instead of fuck, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I it's just part of my lingo, man. I feel like, you know, just like the same reaction you had, you know what I'm saying? People gonna have a second thought to it whenever they hear it. And I seen him again at House of Blues. I wasn't opening up for him that time, but he remembered when I came. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even remember my name. He was like, there go. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so, R.I.P. to him, man. When he left, that was crucial, man. I actually had an event going on that day, and when they said he got shot multiple times, he wasn't pronounced dead yet, but we seen it in real time, everything in real time, and that shit was like crazy, man. That even happened to him. He did a lot for my career too, just opening up his fan base to me being able to get down in front of his crowd.
And you telling me I was at that show that night?
You definitely was at the Proper Boy.
I seen Nipsey perform.
Yeah.
And don't even remember. R.I.P. Nip, neighborhood Nip. That's crazy.
Man, exclusively here, you heard it first at the Pressbox, man. This nigga was there and don't remember.
R.I.P. Nip, man.
R.I.P. Nip.
Those wild days back then, man.
Yeah, man. So what's up? What's coming up? What's laid out?
Tell us about tomorrow.
Tomorrow, man. The tape out right now. Tomorrow, noon. Today, noon. We have Wish You Well, my short film called The Man in the Shadows, dropping. Shot by Z King. Got all my daughter, all my nieces, and my nephew in that joint. They acting. With them, I just want to promote to them. You don't gotta go to LA for Hollywood or Broadway, or New York for Broadway. You know what I'm saying? You can take it into your own hands. So I just wanted to put them in that joint. We dropping that tomorrow at noon. That's gonna be the second video off of McGee, and that's an album that I'm dropping the end of the summer, beginning of fall.
Slow that down. What is this called?
Cult Leader Gee.
Cult Leader Gee.
Right.
Oh yeah, because you are the leader of a cult.
Facts.
People don't even really know that. The boy was doing so much, you know what I'm saying, working, man. You had a cult-like following.
Facts. I got a cult-like following.
Right.
And they support me. They believe in me like the second coming. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that was just all part of the process, just shaking hands and making new friends. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically how I get down. Like ain't too many of my fans that haven't met me. I really can't say that because I get new fans from different places that I've never met, but I like to try to be up in front. You know what I'm saying? Actually introduce myself to people. I want them to know what they fornicate with is real.
Definitely. So you got the short film dropping with your nieces and your nephews,
Right.
where you're shooting with them.
Right on.
Then you also, what else you got going on?
Tomorrow I will be having a mixtape, EP release party in Houston.
Dang.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Texas.
Come on, man.
It was cool. It was the shout out to Make Proper Art, because I've been following them for like a year and a half now, and I always see what they do for artists. I love promoters who don't exploit artists and they put fans in there. It's not like I have to sell tickets and my people come and I don't get nothing off the tickets. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to go down there and they pay me, and they let me have like a release, and I'm being able to release my project somewhere that I'm not from at all. It's totally something different.
Definitely. Big ups to them. What's their name again?
Make Proper Art.
Make Proper Art, man. Big ups to them.
Yeah,
for
man.
holding you
Pressbox
down.
will be in the building tomorrow in Houston.
Man.
Believe that. We're going to have some more live footage going from Henderson to Dallas to Houston. You got a show in New York coming up?
I'll be in New York Friday, and then I'll be in New Jersey next Monday.
Come on, man.
You know what
From
I'm
the
saying?
East Coast, the West Coast,
Man,
down south, and all
I'm just
around.
trying to run the tables, man. I came up with a 6-month plan at the beginning of the year for July. So my 6-month plan started in July, but I came up with it in January. And my plan was that I would break through. I already made it. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, was making it for others ain't making it to me. I made it to me. Now I'm just climbing level after level after level. So I just want to be able to break through to the point where I'm getting shows that, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting flued out.
That's right.
I'm getting enough
That's
change,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I definitely have enough talent for rap superstardom, but, you know, I want to, you know what I'm saying, continue to grind like the Nipseys and the Currencies, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, those type of characters who you know what I'm saying, show me the way.
Well, tell me this, man. Tell me, or tell us, what's the wildest shit that ever happened at a show?
The wildest shit that ever happened at the show.
I ain't talking about the time when you run around shooting the boy.
That was a wild.
that might be one.
That was pretty wild. Actually, that was probably my wildest thing. That was one of the wildest ones. But man, being able to sign titties, man.
Ooh, okay, breast man, yeah, that's you.
That's pretty cool, and it's, you know, I don't even feel no ways about it. I ain't even getting no hard-ons or nothing like this. Man, like I'm signing a CD for somebody.
Working,
you know what I'm saying? But for somebody that want, you know what I'm saying, like sign my breast, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Was she with a boyfriend? That would have been wild as shit.
On the first one. The very first time I ever signed some breast, she was definitely with
That's
somebody.
wild. That's
you know
wild.
but he was so motherfucking cool too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Had to be a white boy.
No, it was a nigga. And he bought like 2 shirts. You know what I'm saying? So, to sign that shit, but I feel like when you get to that point, I guess I'm really doing something.
What if your old lady wants somebody to sign her breast?
What?
I'm just saying.
What?
You ain't down with it?
Anyway, so we ain't gotta talk about no shit like that, man. Ain't no titty signing going on the list. On my woman list, I'm signing them titties, them my titties. Get your own, my nigga, you gonna sign. Or if y'all wanna sign and shit, y'all gonna run off
What
and
if
sign.
it's Chris Brown?
Yeah, I ain't Chris Brown, your ass and shit. You like he done Rihanna. Yeah, this is shit. Don't play with me about no shit, man. He said, this side of my titties, man. You sick, nigga. You a freak ass nigga, man. Nigga wild as motherfucker, man. These niggas bad, man. Look at these niggas, man. They bad, man.
Be quiet, man.
Look here, man. Junior laughing at y'all, man. What's up with it, Junior, man? These niggas bad,
We
man.
just want to know what's really going on
These
inside
niggas bad,
the
man.
players, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, well, yeah, should be over with. Should be over. You hear me? I'm talking about, man. Kill the show, nigga. I want you back in.
Hey, we just trying to figure this thing out, man. This shit.
Hey, man, definitely, man. We definitely appreciate the homie Shoose McGee coming through, man.
That's right.
Blaze and setting the Pressbox on fire like he done, man. Say, man, tell them again what them links is and the new the new EP, let me get that correct, that you just dropped off here with us first, man.
First, you heard it here first at the Pressbox. You Can't Get No Cash. Out right now, the EP, the single. It's all out right now on your favorite streaming sites from iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, Rhapsody, Amazon, Deezer. There's so many of them. You know what I'm saying? You can get it right now. I'm upload that joint on the SoundCloud for my people who fornicate on the SoundCloud. You can get it from everywhere. Wish You Well video dropping at noon today, 7:23. I'll be in Houston today, 7:23. That's July 23rd, Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
On the came around with the sound.
Shoes,
Yeah.
on everything.
Yeah, I like when you say that, man.
All your socials.
Yeah.
Shoes McGee everywhere. ShoesMcGee.com. Make sure you fornicate with it, man. Say, man, this shit is beautiful. It's probably one of my best interviews I've ever did. Just the whole energy.
Right on, man.
You can breathe. You know what I'm saying? Off of this joint.
Look, man, we did a lot of talking about your music career, you know, where you come from, how you got to where you get, all that there, man. But you got to come back so we can just talk, you know what I'm saying, about some shit that really going on in the world, man. Some shit that may be a little more serious, and some shit that we can also laugh about too. But we definitely want to invite you back, man, because you know, mi casa su casa. You know what I'm saying? We all at the house, man.
That's what the Pressbox is definitely all about. It's big up in our fellow comrades who doing their thing, who trailblazing, who, you know, turning up the city, making their own moves that they, you know, setting some shit they can leave behind for their families. Definitely is, man. So once again, Shoose, man, thank you, man.
Man, thank y'all, man.
Thank
I love
you, man.
having y'all as constituents.
Man, thank you, man. We up in here, man. It's the Pressbox in a major way, man. Late night. Man, this is the only place where you can get independent media at night at 12 o'clock at night live on every platform you got, man. Whether it's Facebook, IG, you know, subscribe right now to the YouTube. You can come in, you can comment, you can give us feedback, let us know how you thought the show was tonight. Let us know if you thought, you know, Jay went crazy when he asked me about somebody signing my bitch titties. Just anything you want to do, man, just hit the link. You know what I mean? I'm posting it everywhere. I love y'all, man. Be good, man. Signing out.
Pressbox, baby.
Yeah, man. The Pressbox way, G.
No doubt.